Everyone enjoys getting out on the town for some live music. And there's nothing like going backstage and down the hall for a VIP pass to the inside information and interviews with the bands, singers, and songwriters that you enjoy. Welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, a showcase of homegrown talent, mixing independent music with personal interviews and a behind-the-scenes look at our music community. Backstage Hall Pass is your front row center seat to some great conversation with the area's most talented artists. Whether you like rock, blues, folk, country, or R&B, Backstage Hall Pass delivers you a daily dose of the stories behind the music. And now, here's the host of our show, Scott Hall.
Hey, how y'all doing? Good afternoon. Welcome to the program. How we doing out there, everybody? Hope you're doing all right today. Are you doing all right? Come on, somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. Greetings, Steve Downey. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let me take the banner off my face here. That'll help. Let's get rid of that. There we go. There we go. Now we're live. How's the, hey, Steve, give me a little sound check here. I'm trying something new on a microphone setup. Let me know how it sounds, will you? Tell me if it's all right. Then we're going to play the eye doctor. We're going to go better here, better there. Maybe. We'll see. Let me see. Yes, now we're going to change it to here. See what you think. Steve says sounds good to him. All right. There's Glenn checking in from the YouTube channel. How you doing? Jamie Minnick, welcome on a Monday. Good to have you with us. Hi, Marie. Thank you for being here. Tanya Rogers in the house. Jim Kilroy is here. Thank you, guys. Jamie said it sounds good to her. All right. So I'm just going to make one more little adjustment here, and we will see how it is. That looks pretty good. Well, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That sounds wonderful. Hopefully you're hearing us all right. We're just we're messing with some new settings here on the board and trying to get into doing a few things correctly. And I see what's going on. The level, however, has got to come up there. And now I'm going to bring the level way up. And you guys tell me if that gets to be too much for you. If it's not too much, we'll just keep it rolling here. So welcome to the program today, guys. It is what we call Backstage Hall Pass, but live at 5 here on a wonderful, wonderful, gloomy Monday in Southwest Ohio. Thank you, Kevin Cooper, for that. I appreciate it. Let me know if it changed there. I brought the level way up, and it may get a little bit pushy, but tell me if it does. And Julie's here for the shameless plugs in the comments. We'll drop them all day long. We want to hear them. Hi, Steve Stein. Thank you. Yes, very clear. Nice guitar behind me. Yeah, we're going to talk about that guitar in just a minute. I just put it back there for a little product placement today. I did. Hello, Jay Clark of the Jay Clark Band. Thank you for joining us today. So let's get this party started on a Monday, the 25th of October. Darn near Halloween, people. Welcome to Live at 5 and Backstage Hall Pass from the Hall Around Town Radio Studios here in beautiful downtown Springboro, Ohio, where Matt Matheny has joined us. Nashville superstar Matt Matheny. Good to have you with us, my friend. And we're your number one source, guys, for live local music, news, bands, venues, and more. We're going to talk about who we saw over the weekend. So if you didn't post it on our page today when we called for that, drop it in the comments. Let us know who you saw and where you saw them. I'm wearing green today for our friend Tori Faith. It is a day to wear green for National Dwarfism Awareness Day. And wearing this for Tori today. So I don't know if Tori will be out there or not. Sometimes she pops onto the show. But we'll let her know that we wore green for her in support of her and in honor of her because she's such a wonderful firecracker, as I call her. She's full of energy and fun and all that. So, yeah, another rainy Monday, man. I agree, Jay Clark. Just another manic Monday it is. Dewey, I hope you had a great weekend as well. We had a great weekend. We're going to talk about it today, and we're also going to get into your comments and what you posted on the show earlier today, if you posted something in there. So if you're out there, guys, let us know where you are, and we'll be watching for you to pop up here in the comments and such. If you're out there, make a comment. We'll get it up on the screen if we can. I've got a lot of photos to share with you today, some good stuff. And we had some fun over the weekend. We started out like we always do on our Thursday since the last time we were with you on Who's Playing Out that we do on Thursdays. Since the last time we were here, we chatted with you a little bit on Thursday and then said we were headed to the Bell and the Bear. And we're going to talk about the Bell and the Bear. Chelsea Calloway, you were desperately missed. But I did get to see your smiling face over the weekend, which was good. I'm glad I got to see your face, but didn't get to hear you sing, and I understand. We hope you get better soon and you're able to get out there and sing for us all. So some real quick shameless plugs on my end. I want to let you know tomorrow night, Mr. Burroughs Tavern, I'll be hosting the regular Tuesday trivia there. It is our 1-year anniversary at that location. And we're going to have a big party tomorrow night for trivia. So if you're coming out for that, we're going to double the prizes for the 1-year anniversary. And we're going to have some great fun. So that's going on tomorrow night, 7 o'clock start time on the game. That's question answer trivia at Mr. Burroughs Tavern tomorrow night. Tomorrow will be Top 5 Tuesday on the program. We'll announce what the topic is tomorrow. If you have a topic, don't forget to drop it in the comments. We'll be glad to look at that as well. But if you saw somebody play out over the weekend, that's what we want to know right now. So give us a little shout out there if you can, and let us know who you saw play and where you saw him over the weekend. Let's see who's checking in here. Oh, Mr. Chris Crease, as I like to refer to him, from the Dat Band. The Dat Band, or Dat Band. Don't throw the in there. It's like J. Clark Band. Not the J. Clark Band, but just J. Clark Band. It's Dat Band. Yes, hello, Jill. Thank you for being here today. Good to see your smiling icon on here. And yes, Dave Worthington saw a live band, but it was the Waynesville High School Marching Band competition at Turpin. There you go. Well, you can throw that in there. You can throw a shameless plug in for Waynesville. All right, I want to talk about last Thursday's Bell and the Bear Jam. Some great stuff went on there. We mention all the players every week. The house band, Kevin Cooper, Jim Cuesta, Jamie Combs, Kathy Laverde running the list and playing bass, along with Rick Dews, David Parks in the house, and Daniel Laverde back for a 1-week appearance before he went back on the road with Jeff Tate from Queensryche. So that was a great night. It was a night that looked like it was going to start out a little bit slow. Wasn't a lot of people on the list, that kind of things, because, really the luxury we had through the COVID was that there wasn't a lot of musicians playing anywhere. And now that they're back to playing a lot of gigs, it's tougher to get them in there to play on a Thursday night. They try to get there. They get there late sometimes, all that from their gigs. But it was fun and a great time. As always, the band was on fire. Kevin Cooper, man, if you're still out there, certainly Kevin Cooper doesn't always get the limelight credit that he deserves. Kevin Cooper can play anything. He can do wonderful things. And just leads that band very well, along with Jim Cuesta, who can, we're going to play Name That Tune or Stump the Band with Jim one night. I believe Jim can play just about anything. He can. So it's going to be a fun time there every Thursday night. Jamie Combs is always on fire, playing guitar, but then he sits down and plays. He's a left-handed drummer, but he plays the drum kit set the other way the other night. I mean, right-handed wise, it was crazy. Crazy. Thank you, Dave Worthington, for that. I appreciate it. Yes, Kevin Cooper, I'm telling you, you have fun at dinner tonight, but you are a talent like none other, my friend, and I enjoy watching you play and watching you lead that band. And you just jump on songs that you guys have never played before, which just gets me every time. I mean, it's the wow factor. It is the wow factor for sure. So again, hats off to Tori Faith, who was there. She sang some songs. Tori Faith, I'm wearing green for her today. National Dwarfism Awareness Day, wearing green for her today. And Tori Faith, one of our great friends, and does a superb job there when she comes in and does her little part. She was involved with the Women Who Rock benefit as well. And Kevin, that was a nice shout out you gave her as well, because she jumped in and took one for the team that night, literally, and jumped in and played some songs that were fantastic. So good deal, Miss Tori Faith. Also want to talk about Bob Weber for a minute. Bob Weber, and let me see what I've got here. I've got some photos I could throw up for a minute. I'm not literally going to throw up, but let me see if I can find Bob. There he is. Mr. Bob Weber holding this guitar that is behind me back here. Bob built that guitar and gifted it to me, and I appreciate it, Bob, very much. It's going to hang in the studio. We don't have the hanger up yet, but it's going to hang here in the studio. Who knows? I might get it down and try to play it terribly, but I'll try to play it. And Bob Weber right there, thank you so much for taking care of business and giving us this great guitar that's behind me here in the studio today. And Bob played that night along with TJ, who is so much fun, and Nick Rotundo, who came into the house that night. I hadn't seen Nick Rotundo came in and played. Let's see if I've got a picture of him. There we go. That's Nick Rotundo. I'm going to wear that shirt, Nick, if you're watching. I'm going to wear that shirt next week. I don't think I can pull that off, but this metal mesh shirt, it's a rocker shirt, but Nick Rotundo was in the house. Gosh, we had, there's TJ and Kevin Cooper who were there that night. I got a few more pictures to throw up there. That's not what I want to talk about. Let's see who else we've got in the Bell and the Bear. This gentleman, and I think I'm going to say his name, Paul Sass, S-A-A-S. Is it Sass? But Paul playing an incredible bass. I understand it's a very valuable bass, but cool bass that night. 6-string bass. A lot of talent in that room. And thank you, Paul, for wowing us with your bass abilities. Let me see what the comments are doing here. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Kilroy, Stephen Bell in the house. Good to see you from Don't Tell Steve. May just get to see them over the weekend this weekend. Never know what might happen. Yes, Jimmy Kilroy saw a little heat. Our friend Heather Mattingly at Foley's Irish Pub Saturday night. Looked like she had a great show. And yeah, Jay, it's a nice guitar, man. And Bob built that guitar. He builds guitars, and he put it all together. And it's a cool thing. It really is. And you think Daniel thinks I ought to wear that mesh shirt. I don't know. And yes, Kevin's throwing in some names here. Michael St. John's on drum and bass. Kevin, I just need you to send me a list every week of who all these people are. Paul on bass, and Nick Rotundo on lead guitar and vocals. And yeah, and I can't remember Mike either, who came in and played some lead guitar and stuff and killed it. Did a great job. So a wonderful night there at the Bell and the Bear. Liz is saying no to me wearing the mesh shirt. I think it'd look good. You know what I'd look like in that mesh shirt? I would kind of look like one of those Trust Butterball turkeys getting ready, you know, that they put that mesh on the outside. That's what I would look like if I wore that. And no assless chaps. Nah, that's not happening. Maybe 30 years ago, Daniel, but not anymore. Brian Scott, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you on here. My friend Brian Scott from the Brian Scott Project and Saints Among Us joining us here on the show today. So, yeah, some real good people. Like I said, Nick Rotundo, Kareem, David Taylor was in that. Do I have a picture of Dave Taylor? Let me see if I do. I might. Maybe have a picture of Dave Taylor. I don't know if I do or not. Let me see. Nope, not there. I don't think I do. No, I don't. I don't have a Dave Taylor picture up on the board here right now. But that was our Thursday night, guys. And if you saw somebody play over the weekend, throw it in the comments, if you will. We'd love to hear from you and know who you saw over the weekend. Hi, Stacy Tucker. How's Tucker Mountain doing? You doing all right down there in the hills of Kentucky? Stacy bought a mountain. She did. David Martin, I want to mention also, he absolutely rocks the house every time he gets on the microphone there at the Bell and the Bear. So good stuff going on over the weekend. And we started it out on Thursday and moved right into a Friday night where we had the chance to take in dinner at a place called the Silver Spring House. Been there a couple times. It does not disappoint, people. If you get a chance down in Westchester area, Mason, Westchester, Silver Spring House, check it out. Some of the best chicken you'll ever eat, and I'm serious about that. Kevin McCoy played there on Saturday night. We didn't get down to see him, but he played there. They have a big tent out back and everything else. It's a big, big venue, and the food is excellent. The atmosphere is excellent. Saw a bunch of people there. Saw Carrie there. gosh, we had Big Brad. We saw him there on Friday night. So whole bunch of people hanging out. And Stacy said Silver Spring House is awesome. It is. It was a great place. And that was our feeding frenzy before we went down and dropped in on the bell again for Gerhard Albinus band on Friday night. Got to see some great friends. Sat with Mr. Jim Cuesta and Jennifer Cuesta, and saw Kevin Cooper come in. And gosh, what's that guy's name from the Hanky Panks, Kevin? Is it Brad or Jimmy or Joey? Just can't remember it. No, that's an inside joke. Brian Hanky Panks himself was there. So we had a great time on Friday night with Gerhard Albinus and the band, and some good stuff. Good stuff. And let me see. I've got some pictures I can throw up of that, I think, somewhere in here. I believe that is not it. There's one. It's hard to see in the studio today. No lighting. That's not it as well. But here's that's not it as well. There we go. There's Ty Holiday, who played bass with Gerhard's band. She really fattens up the sound with that, and she's awesome. It's like watching a lead bass player all night long. Her whole vibe just makes me happy. Really does. There's a good picture of the band all together on stage. And gosh, let's see what else. There's Bob. I don't see my other picture. I had a picture of Gerhard, but I don't know where it went. It has left me. But that's what they look like. And then we went out on Saturday night and saw this band. We'll get to them in a minute. But certainly the pictures are not working real well today. Want to talk about Gerhard's band now. He fronts this band with an accordion. You're all going to say, that's got to be cheesy, right? It's not. It is amazing. It's wonderful. They play some killer songs. I mean, everything from 99 Luft Balloons to AC/DC to the Beatles. It's in there. And the band themselves, gosh, is fantastic. So, yeah, Eric Patton on drums killed me with his Eminem as well. He did a great job. Knew every single word to that rap. And Ty sang some, and yeah, it's just an amazing thing. Thank you, Kevin Cooper. Yes, I'm Steve Hall. I am. Yes, it's an inside joke that, well, we can tell it. I mean, Brian one night introduced me from the stage. I was out in the audience, and he pointed me out and called me Steve Hall. It's okay, Brian. Shows how much you watch the show. Yes. See, he's not on here right now. So that's how that works. But, gosh, hang on. I got to find something here. Oh, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Aaron Northcutt, too, who's playing in that band, playing guitar, who rocks the guitar. So good stuff, really good stuff on Friday night there at the Bell, and got to see Karis and company and everybody else in the house there. It's a great little place, and it's a wonderful staff, and really some nice folks. So if you get a chance to stop in there ever, stop in. It's in Montgomery, Ohio. It's about 30 minutes from Dayton, if you want to come down from the Dayton area. But if you're at points in between, it's a little quicker to get there. And you can go down 71, you can go down 75, cut across 275, just get to it. Bell and the Bear in Montgomery. Check it out. Hi, Gary. Thank you for being here. Any word yet when our KISS show's coming back, Gary? I haven't heard anything yet. Would love to know. Want to talk about our Saturday for a minute, then we'll get into your comments on who you saw out there. Hi, Scott Garber. Thank you for dropping by today. Good to see you. Welcome to the land of the hall monitors, as Mr. Dave Worthington refers to it. So, Glenn, you're out there on the YouTube channel still? Are you still with us? Make a comment if you're out there, Glenn. Let me know you're alive. Not hearing you. I know you saw some people over the weekend. Saturday, we saw our friends from Last Call. And Last Call, Chris, David, and then they had Rob Jeremy from Route 88 playing with them. It was a private event out in Spring Valley, out in a barn that was a beautiful old 1800s barn, and the place was decorated nice, had a nice bar in it, wonderful food, had a pig roast, all that. It was a nice night to be there. Thank you to Tim and Mylon and all those folks for the invite to that. And it was a great time. And Last Call, if you've never seen them, guys, they take you through time with their music from yacht rock all the way to the 80s and beyond, and just do a fantastic job. Chris's vocals are primo, and the backing vocals with David and Rob, and then certainly David singing some lead as well throughout the night. It was a fun time. So we really enjoyed that. That was our weekend of music. And I know you guys had a great weekend of music. And I certainly see that we have Glenn saying only DV8 on Saturday. You got to see. Okay. Well, you had a slow weekend then, Glenn. Hi, Wes Green. Maybe you can give us a report on your fundraiser at Heroes Pizza House over the weekend. They did breast cancer fundraiser on Sunday. If you're out there, throw in a comment about that. I know you had a lot of great people playing that one. And Jamie says, and a bottle of Jaeger. Now, if I knew what we were talking about, are you talking about Chris Reynolds? Well, maybe a bottle of Jaeger. I don't know. But yeah, very good. Glad to hear it, Wesley Green. And good stuff going on all over the weekend, guys. So if you saw anybody play out, drop it in the comments. Yes, absolutely. It's bourbon or Jaeger. Jamie, you're fond of the Jaeger too, I think, aren't you? All right. Yes. Let's see. Saw Bad Habit. Dewey Cole did Into the Night with Crown Watts at the Bell on Saturday. You know, you just can't get everywhere you want to be. You can't get everywhere you want to go to. But, you know, there's so much good music out there, so many great things happening. And we would love to get to all these locations. And I would have loved to have seen Crown Watts on Saturday. I love that band. They are just a precision band. I mean, if you're talking musically technically great, Crown Watts is a wonderful one. And Kara says Jamie hates Jaeger. Yeah. I think I've seen that in action. Hi, Billy Sutherland. How are you from White Knuckle Weekend? Thank you for dropping by. Chris Reese says Crown Watts at the Bell Saturday. They were horrible as usual. Yeah, that's a great band. It really is. And Kara says they're the worst. Yeah. What do you think of, did you enjoy Gerhard? I mean, that's a unique show. Gerhard, when we were there Friday, we had a blast with them. I had a good time. I know Kevin Cooper was having a good time. Jim Cuesta was into it. And he again commented on Ty Holiday and her appearance on stage. She's a presence. She's awesome and an incredible bass player as well. So hi, Jeff Morris. Thank you for being here. And let's see what else we got. Yes, Dave Worthington, you're exactly right. Jaeger tastes like bad decisions and police records. Well, that's what tequila is for me. But Jaeger to me is like drinking Triaminic or something. I just can't do it. But, you know, hats off to Jamie Combs. He makes it through the night on Jaeger. He does. Yeah. And yeah, Ty is amazing, Karis. I agree. And you know, Karis has game night tonight. If you guys are down that way at the Bell and the Bear, I've not been to game night yet, so I can't really comment on it. As much as I know they do the Queen of Hearts drawing, they have games going on throughout the night. I think they play some sort of bingo and all that. Check out Karis's Facebook page for information on that one. Hi, Allison. Thank you for that comment. Yeah, and I agree. Ty, I've seen the band without Ty, and I will say that Gerhard made a great move by bringing her on the band because she really, really brings it to another level. She does. Super amazing. And Kara says it's super fun. I'm going to get down there on a Monday some night. I guarantee I'm going to get down there on a Monday to see this. But you started at like 6, don't you? So I have to like fly out of here and head down after this, but good stuff. Hello, Jerry. How are you? Good to see you, brother. So anybody else out there see somebody play over the weekend that really wowed them? I'm going to get to a few comments here I want to throw in that some folks said and brought to the table today. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Thank you, Ty Holiday. I think you're out there somewhere. I think I just saw her like the post, so that's good. 6-ish, heavy on the ish, she said. Well, you know, that's kind of the rule down there at the Bell, isn't it? There's musician time, and they call it ish. Let's see what Robert Garrett's up. Man, Robert Garrett taking in a whole bunch of them. I'm going to get to your comments here, guys, that you posted on our page today. Give me just a second to call those up. I'm highly technical here. I'm looking at the comments on my phone because I got too much other stuff going on in the windows and 2 monitors in front of me and all the crap that goes on in here to try to make this thing work. But let me get to it. There we go. Yeah, we had a little slower this week. Only had 34 people write in. Usually we're getting about 50 or 60. And Gary, I might have missed your comment there. They roll by so fast, man. Let me see. There it is. Um, well, good. You snuck into the Sorg. I'm glad you did for the tribute Kiss tribute band down there this weekend. And I wanted to say it's not the one I'm thinking of. It was the other one, and I wasn't involved with that show, so I can't remember who it was. No. Let me see what we got here, though. Lots of great comments that came in today. DV8 had a lot of comments. People checked them out. Oh my, it's struggle bus time today. It is struggle bus time in the world of the Book of Face. Let's see what else people are writing in and saying here. No, it was not Mr. Speed. I do need a producer, Mr. Fletcher. Hey, Richard, are you going to be attending the awards event? Give me a yes on that, I hope. Yes. Billy Sutherland took in Shane DeMoss Wednesday night. It was good. Great. So good, he said. Good. Strutter, that was it. Yes, Strutter. Thank you, Gary, for that one. Chris Riestra, Strutter. All right, Richard, I look forward to seeing you. I do. I'm going to be there as well. I'm going to enjoy an evening with my former brothers, or still brothers, but my brothers from the fire department. All right, let me see. Ryan Schwab saw a little bit of Britney's lipstick. He said at Jimmy B's. Gosh, man, we got a ton. Little Heat got some great shout outs at Foley's Irish Pub. And Steve Stein said his gig got canceled on Saturday, but didn't make it to Heroes on Sunday and caught Short of Stable and Bourbon Road. So good job, Mr. Steve Stein, on that one. Yes, good stuff. Gerhard got a lot of shout outs for the bell on Friday. Also, some good stuff rolling in. I'm just looking at all the comments. Chrissy Womack saw Until Rust at Heather's and Amy Newhart at Heroes. Good for her. Blessed Union of Souls getting some big shout outs from Friday night's show at the Sorg. And Dave Worthington, I'm not going to announce yours. I'm just going to leave it at that because you're trying to get me kicked off of Facebook. That's like IP Freely and all those names. All right. Counting Skeletons, Rich Palmer saw him because he plays in that band. That's a shameless plug for him. And the mic drop of the week for the show of the week was our friends from Arena Rock Show at Key West, at the Square in Key West down there, or the Sunset. And they did that. Wanda Bone dropped that one in. She wins that one for sure. Rapid Fire, Judas Priest, and Black Sabbath tribute. Great musicians at the Blue Note over the weekend came in from Sandy. Jamie Minnick saw 1330 and Hell's Bells at the Blue Note and Flatline at Knotty Pine. Jamie Minnick gets around. She does. She gets around. Well, look, there's 7 West in the house. 7. I'm thinking about possibly dressing up as you on Halloween. But the thing that I have to worry about, I need to get some like chick repellent, because we know every time you hit that stage, you've got all those thousands of women that are just throwing, undergarments at you and everything else. So I'll have to get some women repellent to get rid of that. And thank you for that. We haven't had a chance to hear that Deadwood Alley's new single, but we'll pop that up in the comments. Check that one out. And Jamie Cobb says he's all for this. And yes, I mean, he's one of those country crooners that the ladies just love. And after seeing him dance on a pole today on Facebook, I think Wes Green hit it on the head with, and men as well for 7. You never know what might be going on in his world. But I could be the electric Amish, I think. Get the beard, get it all going on. We'll see if I feel froggy. Yes. The Mimics at Hank's Local, we got to give them a big shout out. Todd the Fox at Wandering Griffin. And yes. Sweet Sister Mercy at the Pirates Den. Brandy Conroe got to see them. So there's a whole lot of them on our page if you want to go read them, guys. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yes. Yes, Jamie Combs is off to stalk. It's Jason Roy posted this picture of 7 doing some sort of a dance on a pole. I don't know what it was all about, but my eyes will never unsee it again. Oh. Dave Worthington keeps, he is the master of trying to get me to say something stupid on here. And I usually say something stupid without him, but I will go ahead and bite on that one, Dave, because it sounds funny. He saw Oliver close off on Saturday night. Thank you for that, Dave Worthington. Yes. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all being here. It's really what we had on a Monday. Not a whole lot going on. Just everybody out seeing live music. It's going strong. Thank you to the Bell and the Bear for Thursday night. Thank you Friday to the Bell and the Bear for Gerhard's show. And it was great. Gerhard and company. Thank you so much for a good evening. And our friends from Last Call, Chris and David, along with Rob Jeremy, played with them that night to make it a trio, Last Call trio. On Saturday night, we had a great time with you guys, and we will see you tomorrow live here with our wonderful show called Top 5 Tuesday. We'd love to see you. If you have an idea for that, drop it in the comments too. We'd love to hear from you. And that's about it. Yeah, Jamie, I want to hear that story too. I think that had a few PBRs behind it somewhere. I just got that feeling. Good seeing you, Jill. Thank you very much for being here. And guys, thank you for being here and supporting live local music. Don't forget to hit the share button. That is SHARE, not CHER if I could turn back time. Thank you, Glenn. We appreciate you being our one subscriber on our YouTube channel. It's great. It's wonderful. Yes, shocker. I agree. Yeah, it's PBR. It's driven by PBR. It's wonderful. And Ryan Schwab did karaoke. Ryan, you got to quit singing, man. Going to ruin your rep. I'm telling you. Yes. Pour some sugar on me in the background. I got to watch this. I've got to see. We got to get a video of that, Wes. Sneak up on him sometime and do that. Thank you guys for being with us today. We appreciate y'all very much. We'll be back with you tomorrow, like I said, with Top 5 Tuesday. Until then, we're going to get out of here. And I'm going to leave you. Let me see what I got. Somebody send me some new music, will you? Send me some damn new music. We're going to do this one in honor. Not that the music I have in the board right now is good, but I can't play like, copywritten music and all that. It just doesn't happen. That gets you booted for 30 days and all kinds of 30 days in the hole. But I can play independent label stuff and indie music. So if you have something you want us to play it, send it to us. We'll be glad to put it on here at the end of the show on a weekly basis. So I'm going to leave you right now with our friend who's down in Florida, Mr. Bob Cushing. You guys all know Bob Cushing? You should. If you don't know Bob Cushing, you should know him. He's a character. This is the phone song. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
I'm too busy staring at my phone. I can't leave that damn thing alone. I got no life to live. I got no cares to give. Sitting here just staring at my phone. My house burned down today. My dog ran away.
Hey, if you're still there too, don't forget it's the last day tomorrow to order t-shirts. They're up on the screen right now. T-shirts, hoodies, such. Click on the link. It'll take you right there. They're sent right to you, shipped to your door. Bye. Yeah.
Then I wrecked my car coming from the bar. I was busy staring at my phone. Here I am in jail. I can't make my bail, 'cause I'm too busy staring at my phone. I'm too busy staring at my phone. I can't leave that damn thing alone. I got no life to live. I got no cares to give. Sitting here just staring at my phone. I have a hot date, but I'm an hour late. I'm too busy staring at my phone. I can't socialize or look her in the eyes. I'm too busy staring at my phone. I took way too long writing down this song, 'cause I was busy staring at my phone.